Good morning.
What is today? June 1st.
It is the first.
We're halfway through the year. Halfway through the year. That doesn't sound good to me because I don't.
No, because y'all haven't gotten much of nothing done.
That's what I was just. Wait, do you have coffee?
Well, to be honest, it's tea, but I do got something hot.
Oh, does it have caffeine? Because that's what matters.
No, it doesn't.
So
It's
you
herbal
have
tea.
just a hot drink. So more or less, you're
Yeah.
drinking flavored hot water.
Yeah.
Because
It's
that's
called
what tea
herbal
is,
tea.
y'all. But
Yeah.
let me tell y'all, I am on a mission this week because Machina bought me a bunch of different tea flavors because she wants me to start drinking tea because it's better for me than all this coffee I drink. And so she bought me all these tea flavors. My significant other bought me this hot water machine so I can make tea instantly.
For real?
Yes, girl, it's so cool.
You have to show me where does he get it from? Because like I was like
Remember
going
when we was all me, you, and him we went to the flea market together,
uh
and he bought that thing that I had thought was a like a water dispenser. It
yeah.
is, but it's a hot water dispenser. So you can like make your oatmeal instantly, make your tea instantly, your hot cocoa, all that stuff instantly. It's so cool.
You know what? I'm about to Google a hot water dispenser because I started to do old fashioned and just give me a tea kettle to go on the stove.
Oh man, no, this is great because you just walk over, you press the button when you have enough water. And like what I did when I tried the tea that I tried yesterday that I don't like, which is some kind of like lemon something tea. But I don't like lemon, y'all. So, but I just put the little tea bag in there. I set the little hot water thing on boil. I let it come in. I left my little tea bag in there for 5 minutes, like the thing recommended, then squeezed out all the stuff and tried it. But it was like instant. It was so cool. So cool.
Oh, look at me on Amazon looking at hot water dispensers.
uh, so that was completely off topic and random, but you know, welcome to the
Yeah,
Marines.
yeah. We have wormholes. We just go down around here.
All the time, like,
Right.
um,
I just can't do that at work. I be doing that at work, and I be like not getting in trouble, but taking too long doing something because I done went down a wormhole. And I'll be like,
oh
shouldn't
yeah,
be
listen,
going down
my
these
entire
wormholes.
evening will disappear over something dumb. Like, I can give the perfect example. I have one like really close local friend, y'all, just one, and she's redecorating her daughter's room. Yeah, well, I told her that I would help find like a really pretty canopy to go above the
Hmm.
crib. Y'all, I have never researched so many different canopies in my entire life. But when I finally get found one and like got to the end of all my research, 6.5 hours. I don't even know why it was that serious. I don't know what's wrong with my brain. However, I did officially get my like I got on ADHD meds yesterday officially. So I started them this morning. So hopefully they start to help with some of this focus. Um, because I finally had my therapy appointment. They gave me my meds. They got me on new anxiety meds that are instant, so I don't have to deal with the hydroxyzine craziness anymore.
Oh, girl.
Um, so I'm super excited about that because if you know my struggle with focus,
Right? Mine too, because I would not, I would lose focus in a minute.
and I don't even lose focus. I just jump down an entire new wormhole. It'd be like from one wormhole to the next. And then I'd be like,
Yes.
"Oh, clothes. Oh, dishes." So
Or
it's
you
like
should
my
see
brain
me
is
trying to clean my house and I'm cleaning the living room, the kitchen, and the bathroom all at the same time because I'll be
right
walking through the house and I see something that need to be done and I'll stop what I'm doing to go
to do
do
that.
that and then And then I'll come back with like, what was I doing? And then I'll start doing that, but then I'll see something else that need to be done, and then I'm off to do something else.
My
So
favorite example to people is you know that you're on some level of ADHD when you go, when you start off cleaning a room, you go to put that laundry that you found in the washer, you get to the washer and realize you don't have much detergent. So you need to go to the store. And you're like, well, if I'm going to the store, I might as well get groceries. And by the time you get home with those groceries, you have no idea what you were doing. So you just put away your groceries and then watch TV because that's how an ADHD brain works. And it all started because you needed to clean your bedroom.
right, you know what? I might need to talk to your doctor. I think I got ADHD real bad.
um, One I could tell y'all, if y'all don't already do it, telehealth is your friend because I am able to go to therapy and speak with my meds doctor right from the comfort of my home. It is through my insurance, and because it's through my insurance and it's virtual, it's completely free to me.
Oh, you know what? I need to check with my insurance.
Yeah, just call your insurance company and ask them what telehealth they offer, and they'll tell you. Because pretty much all insurance offers telehealth, and that usually makes your appointments free or like very small. I know that I have a friend that she had to pay $10 for her appointment, but that was it.
Oh, so that's not
Um,
bad.
and my particular place, like they called in my medicine this time just so I'd have it immediately, but they're gonna start mailing me my 90-day supplies so that I don't have to go pick them up from the pharmacy.
That's dope. Okay, I'm gonna put that on my to-do list for this week.
Well,
I'll
and
be
I
making
just
a
tell
to-do
myself
list
that
and
them
stuff.
mailing it to me is great because I'm one of those people that forget to go by the pharmacy because it's who I am as a person.
I just don't want
Now,
to.
when I was trying to get today's information together, y'all, guess what I found out?
What's that?
It is not a national anything day today.
Oh, we have a free day? Write this down because I'm gonna
So,
make it a natural day for the day.
it is a global day of parents, but that's not actually a national holiday. It's just the recognition for families that have, more or different than, a mom and a dad. If they have
Um,
two moms or if they have two dads or, if they don't get to celebrate Father's Day or Mother's Day for this is called Global Parents Day. So it is a holiday
okay.
probably for a lot of families. However, it's not an actual national holiday at all.
This is gonna be
So
National uh Herbal Tea Day, where we
I
go
think there's already a day.
for tea.
You're going to have to get really creative to think of a national day. It's going to have to be something really specific like National Draco Day. That's her dog, y'all.
That works. You know,
Right?
me getting really creative. I was like, just give me a minute.
Well, you got the podcast to think about it. So, we got some
Yeah.
really strange things going on out there, Sheena. And I know you don't watch the news, so I just want to make you aware of these things, okay?
Okay. I wait for the day. I don't watch the news because I be like, Amanda's gonna tell me what's going on Saturday.
So, my question for the beginning of this before I tell you the story is who's in the wrong? All
Who's
right.
in?
Yep. So there's this influencer, and
Oh
people that
Lord.
don't know what an influencer is, it's somebody on social media that has a lot of followers. And so they get paid some amount of money in some form to continue to create content. So an influencer went out to a lake, was hanging out on the lake, on her little cameras and stuff like that. And some girl was out there and she said, "Hey, I'll give you $20 to jump in the lake." And the girl said, no, at first she said, "Hey, you should jump in the lake." And the girl said, "Oh, I don't swim." And she said, "I'll give you $20 to jump in the lake." And the girl was like, logically thinking, well, she's an influencer, clearly if I do this, this girl jumped in the lake and then couldn't swim. And now, mind you, she didn't die. She didn't die. But the influencer didn't go in there and save her. So she did get some water in her lungs. She did eventually get out of the lake. Sorry, I'm trying to pull up this last thing. Um, but she barely stayed above water and she was struggling. The influencer left on live stream with this girl struggling to stay above water. Firefighters came and pulled her out of the water. Who's in the wrong?
The influencer.
I
Well,
disagree.
they both, you know what? They both need to take a hit for this. They both got
So
some percentage.
everybody is giving smoke to the influencer, and I get it. She shouldn't have left, but I mean, she's a douche. It is what it is. It's not like
Yeah,
nobody didn't
she's a
know she was a douche.
yeah. I mean, she didn't do anything criminal, but morally, she's in the wrong.
I
I
don't
would
know. I kind
say,
of feel like if you know your ass can't swim, you shouldn't jump in no lake.
see, that's what I'm trying to think of how much a percentage, because I think both of them are got some wrongness to them. They
I'm
both
sorry,
wrong.
$20 is not worth drowning over, y'all.
Right. If I can't swim, I'm not jumping in no lake for no $20. For real. I could swim and I still won't jump in the lake for no $20. Cause like listen, you got to come up some more ducats if you want to record me jumping in the lake. More than $20. But if you can't swim, keep your ass out the water. That should have been an automatically no. Like why would you go jump in a lake full of water if you cannot swim? So the person who jumped in the lake, she should get her ass beat because she caused this. She's 60% at fault, and the influencers is 40% at fault. Is that 100? Yeah, and because the influencer is at fault because she shouldn't have offered nobody no $20, and she fled. So I give her 40% at fault because she's a douchebag and a dumbass and everything else. But the person who jumped in the lake, she got to take most of the fault because she should have known better. Common sense should have clicked in and told her not to get her ass in that water if she can't swim.
I
Don't
just
get your ass in
don't
no
get
lake
it.
if you
Like,
can't swim.
never. Now, I can swim. I mean, I'm not like the best, but I can swim. So, but like, for instance, y'all, I have really big issues with the sun. The sun makes me really, really sick. And then I'm allergic to sunscreen. So, logically, I don't be outside like that in the summer. I don't be getting to have hot girl summer. I can have AC girl summer,
You
but
get
not
indoor
hot girl
summer.
summer.
Indoor hot
Yeah.
water summer. We need to do something indoor. We could do an
But
indoor
if
beach.
somebody gives me $20 to go to the beach with them, I'm not finna go to the beach because I know what the consequences of me going to the beach are. No, of course I love the beach. I mean, I was in Charleston for 20 years. The beach is my home. However, I'm not finna go out there. I'm not finna risk my life over $20. And that's what that stupid girl did. And this is just my opinion, y'all. And you can come for me if you want to. But if you know what's gonna happen and you still choose to do it, that is stupidity. That girl knew she couldn't swim and jumped her ass in that lake. That's stupidity. It makes no sense to me. Now the influencer, man, somebody need to whoop her ass.
Yeah, she
That's all that
lying.
comes down. She's a spoiled brat. She's looking at people
She
as
lying to us.
props and yeah, she's just spoiled. Somebody needs to whoop her ass. And she'll learn. But you can't really both of them at fault. So all these
Yeah, they
people
both
coming
at
after
fault.
the influencer, y'all need to go after that same girl that put herself in that situation. Because if your child is dumb enough to do that, I'm sorry, your child deserved the same thing. I don't care.
Like, how would you?
I mean,
Why
that's
would
my
you risk
reality.
your life over $20? Did you not
Yeah.
think ahead? Did that
Well,
not
and that's
register?
if you had died. Like, how would your family explain that at your funeral?
That
Oh
you was a
yeah, and
dumbass?
then I mean, I feel like the girl that took the $20 is suicidal. Because why would you jump in some water knowing you can't swim?
Did she even give the girl the $20 or she fled before
I
she
don't
gave the
know.
girl?
It doesn't actually specify if she ever gave her the money. Um, I hope for the girl in the lakes, situation because the firefighters took her to the hospital. I hope she got that $20 because I know that hospital bill finna be big.
Yeah, she might have some long term effects about having water in her lungs and stuff. She done caused her a whole bunch of medical problems over $20 and some water
Right.
she can't swim in.
And it's her own fault. And usually y'all I would be like, oh, that's bullying, da da da. But bullying is when the second person can do nothing about the situation. This girl didn't get bullied. She got offered a bet, offered a deal. Go
No,
jump in the
she
water for
was
20
she
bucks.
was influenced.
Right, right. Well, you influenced your butt right to a trip to the hospital and looking stupid on the internet, in my opinion, both of them. And I feel like both of them need, I don't know, maybe both of them need therapy.
They both need their ass beat.
That's what I was going to say too, but I didn't know if I was in the wrong.
I'm gonna say, I don't care about being in the wrong. I could be wrong, right, unethical, immoral. I'ma still say it. That's probably my problem. I be saying some shit. But they both in the wrong. They both need their ass beat. They both need to be slapped and put on punishment. Put over somebody's knee. Somebody grandma need to come down here and put that girl over her knee and beat her ass. She needs an old fashioned ass whooping because that's just stupid. I'm gonna call it like it is. Stupid.
mm.
Why would you? That would be like me knowing that, hmm, I can't eat that much, and I'm gonna sit here and eat a whole pizza for $20 because I know I like
Well, and
pizza.
I was just thinking like, or you entered yourself into an all you can eat contest.
Right, knowing that I'm gonna be sick if I try to eat more than I can take
Right.
in.
Knowing you can only eat the first teeny piece of whatever they put out, and that's it. Oh, yeah. I don't. But you know what? A lot of our stories today go back to stupidity
I'm just sitting here
because
like, why would you even do that? Like, I'm looking, thinking like, I know how to swim. I've been swimming since my childhood days, and I know how to swim really, really good. And I won't do it for $20. So you can't swim, not a lick, and you gonna do it for $20. That's just
and in a
stupid.
lake, isn't that where fish pee?
That's what you don't even know what's in there. It could be lake, uh,
Parasites,
booty.
salmonella, all kinds
Yes,
of
you
stuff can
can
be in
get
a lake.
anything up in your hoo ha or anything. Just jumping in dirty ass lakes for $20. You that hard up for $20?
Right? Maybe someone should send like a $20 cash app to the lake girl. Like somebody set her up a GoFundMe.
She gonna need more than $20 now after she get the hospital bill. I hope she
That's
got
why I said she
insurance.
need a GoFundMe. um, so the
Right, because
next
oh my god,
people
what's the
are
next
just as
video?
stupid. They're
Okay,
just as
we gonna do
stupid.
this stupid ass Saturday. This is a stupidity Saturday. Good
Yes,
day.
June 1st, stupid Saturday.
Yeah, we're gonna get a
Um,
national day of stupidity. God dog.
so this one's actually four people. Okay. So
Four
Sheena,
stupid
let's
ass.
say let's say you and three of your friends all lost your job together. What y'all finna do to make some income?
Me and four of my friends.
You and three of your friends. Sorry, four of y'all all together.
Me and three of my friends. We all lost our jobs. We all need to pay rent. We all need money. Well, either one of us who got a flat stomach gonna take one to the team and go get on the pole, or we gonna come up with some shit we can sell at the flea market or something.
Okay, so but you're still gonna try to do something legal so that you can get it done. So you don't
Yes.
want to go be like a drug smuggler.
No.
You don't want to be like a jewelry thief.
No. I
These
need to
four
come home
people
to
decided
Adam.
to. Listen,
I
these
need to
four
do something that they
dummies.
gonna bring me back home to Adam.
These four dummies was like, man, we ain't got no job. We got some bills to pay. How about we start robbing jewelry stores? they didn't even do it smart, y'all. They didn't even like go out of town or out of state or to some different area. These MFers rob jewelry stores in their local counties. So
They already knew who they were.
they were high-end small jewelry stores. They knew the people that robbed them. And this happened in San Diego. Multiple businesses, each guy robbed a different place. All of them were
They ain't gotta worry
identified.
about having, they ain't gotta worry about needing money no more because they're gonna be in jail for a
They
couple
got
of
3
years.
hots and a cot.
Yup. No need to pay no more bills. Go ahead. Go ahead
Listen,
and
when
sit
I
in
saw
jail.
that, I was just like, "Really?" Because it doesn't they're all high-end jewelry stores. There were 21 separate thefts that equaled $1.5 million before they got arrested. So they couldn't catch these people even though they were being identified from the beginning, which I kind of feels like it's on the cops' fault.
They didn't catch them?
At first, no, not till they got to 21. They had 21 different incidents.
What? So these people locally robbed businesses and
Local
they knew who they
businesses.
were, but they didn't catch them until they did it 21 times.
So one of the things I was reading was one of the guys went in the first time and acted like he was trying to find a ring for engagement and switched out a ring for the diamond ring. And they didn't catch that at first. Like they didn't catch it till later on. So I guess that's one of the incidents. And so they were doing stuff like that, like going in and pretending to try stuff on and switching it out for other stuff and walking out with merchandise before they just all out robbed them. But yeah, 21 incidents, 4 guys.
I see here that they stole 1.5 million in total.
Yeah.
Man, y'all some dumbasses, fool.
Listen, I don't know if they're the dumbasses or the police are. How they had identifications, like they knew the people. Like one of the places they robbed was JC Penney, y'all.
How the fuck you rob JC Penney? Y'all, I'm getting a hot flash. That's just stupid.
Oh, because it's hot girl summer, remember?
Yeah, like I'm my young 29. I'm getting hot flashes. That's just
But the
retarded. To
stupidity
think
don't
that
stop there, Sheena. It
it
don't
don't.
stop there. No. Listen, I know we rolling right into them today, but it's because I know that with this one you about to go ham.
Let me sip my tea.
This is about scientists.
Oh my god, these fuck faces.
Scientists are saying that a new discovery in the history of medicine has been found.
We always talk
And they're
about new
saying
discovery.
this they're saying that they have proof that Egyptians performed brain surgery 4,000 years ago.
Get the fuck out of here.
They say they got proof, Sheena.
4,000 years ago, and they ain't even have
Yeah.
equipment to do surgery 4,000 years ago. Like how the fuck they do surgery? They ain't had no anesthesia. They ain't had nothing. They would just cut motherfuckers open. See, you about to make me go explicit on this shit because this is the dumbest shit. This is why I hate scientists because they be making up shit that you know they lying about, and people be like, really? Oh my god, that's true. No, it ain't true. Like the fuck. I'm gonna sip my tea.
Listen, this man, he was 40. They say he was 40. I don't know how they know that either. He was 40 when he developed a malignant brain tumor.
So they had a 40-year-old motherfucker from 4,000 years ago that they tested.
Man, they said that they found evidence of tiny cut marks and sharp implements, meaning the Egyptian physicians were either attempting to remove these tumors or were performing autopsy studies on them. And then they're saying the evidence from cranial surgery from that person has been found, but it's the first case of it involving cancer.
I need to get close to the camera so you can really see my face. First of all, my first question is where they find this 40-year-old motherfucker that they tested?
Hold on, let me double check that because I don't want to be wrong when I say this. Um, so he was found. Is it not going to tell me where he was found? He's part of the Duckworth skulls. Oh, I guess Egypt.
In a cave somewhere. Is that what
Yeah,
it's
I mean
saying?
that's why. Yeah, that's why it's an Egyptian skull. Yeah, it
So
was found
they
in Egypt. Come on, they found the skull and they were able to look at it and be able to tell this man had cancer. And that
for a
he had
skull
tumors,
for
and
4,000 years ago. A four
and they
thousand
was
year
able
old
to tell that
skull.
we did surgery on it because you could tell anything's cancer from 4,000 years ago.
See, this is the bullshit they want us to believe. That they found a skull from 4,000. You know how long 4,000 years is? Like 4,000 motherfucking years. And they could tell that this bitch is 40 years old, got cancer, had brain surgery. Y'all making up some shit now. Come on now. We is not as America. This is stupid. This is really stupid. And they're trying to think that we're this stupid. And some people probably out there were like, really? And believe in this stupidity. That's why they get away with so much shit because we be believing their dumbness that they be putting out there. Ain't no goddamn way. They have a 4,000-year-old skull. It ain't got no tissue. Nothing. It's 4,000 years old. It's probably brittle as shit. They probably touch it and the shit fall off, crumbled up and shit. It's an old ass skull. Like what the fuck? Do,
I want to
mm,
know what kind of test. Okay, listen, and I'm gonna say it like this, y'all. I've gone through, I don't know, somewhere close to 100 tests in the last 6 months to try to figure out what's wrong with me. 6 months, okay. So you mean to tell me they found this skull a week ago when they can already tell it had cancer?
and you
Because
can't even
they
tell
can't
people
even
who
tell
now
me.
that's living
They,
and breathing got cancer.
they can't even tell me what's going on with my IgG or if it, could possibly be leukemia related. And so, but y'all can tell from the skull
Right.
from
I've been
4,000
suffering
years
from.
ago.
Listen, I've been suffering from migraines since I was younger,
Oh, yeah,
and
and
they
her
can't
migraines
even
be bad,
tell.
y'all.
Yeah, and they can't tell me why I get migraines or even help me with the migraines. But y'all can tell this goddamn skull had cancer for 4,000 years ago. But you can't fucking fix my migraines.
And Andy has surgery. Maybe you need to go get the Egyptian surgery, Sheena.
Man, fuck out of here. You
Just
know what?
call up the Egyptian embassy and say, "Hi, my name is Sheena. I want to get put on the list for the brain surgery."
You know what? Nah, I just need to like when I die, y'all need to just go ahead and put me in a cave and leave me for 4,000 years
Oh
and
no,
come back.
no. I'm not go I'm gonna when you do that, I'm gonna hide your skull and I'm gonna hide it somewhere and then I'm gonna find it and I'm gonna say you're from 4,000 years ago.
Hmm.
So that I have a discovery too. And I'm gonna be like, no, I'm a scientist. Y'all have just never heard of me because I've been an underground scientist.
Right.
And I'm gonna
You
say,
just do
listen,
it.
this skull had migraines. And
Hmm.
people are gonna be like, how can you tell? And I'm
Sell
like,
my
man, don't
skull
worry
on the
about
black
that.
market.
I don't know how to get to the black market. It's not blackmarket.org. I tried.
You got to go to the country.
Which country?
The the country with the winding roads and like deep in the woods.
Oh,
with
like
the
the
science and
country
stuff.
part. Girl, I thought you was telling me to go to a country, like go to Colombia or go to. I didn't know you meant like the farm country. Um, my bad. I was like, which country? Which country do I go to sell people?
Yo, there's a country out there that you can go to sell people.
I mean, yeah, you can go to the U.S. to sell people. Everybody
Yo,
else does.
off topic real quick, right? So I'm sitting here in my meditation room doing the podcast, and I can hear my puppy running back and forth. You probably can hear my voice. I can
I
hear
can see
him
you occasionally look over to the side a little bit, and it makes me nervous, like what's about to happen.
because I can hear him running, and it's like, is he looking for me? Because
Because he can probably hear you, but he
yeah,
can't
I
see you.
figure he can hear me, but he can't figure out where I'm at.
Listen, and no offense, but dogs don't be the smartest. Be running all around. Like I know that I had a dog one time where anytime we would speak to the dog, if you were in the bathroom, the dog would go sit in front of the refrigerator. I don't know why it thought we was talking from the refrigerator, but that's where it went and sat every single time you would talk to it through the bathroom door.
Right. I almost be like, should I open the door and let him know that I'm in the meditation room, or should I just keep hearing him
No,
run
because
back
if
and
you
forth
let him
with the
know, we all know the Draco about to take you out. Good morning.
He's gonna be jumping over my head and everything.
Maybe we bring him on the end. They can come make fun of people with us.
Yeah, people. He has. I think my dog has separation anxiety.
Um, Sheena,
Cause
I would
every
love to
time I
tell you
come
that
visit,
we have a serious conversation coming up, but it literally only gets stupider as we go today.
don't make me choke on my teeth.
NASA.
Oh, these bitches. They worse than scientists. Okay.
Listen, you about to be real mad. So, you know, their Boeing Starliner is supposed to be taken off soon. Um, so they just announced on May 24th that the Boeing Starliner crew capsule can safely fly as is, even though it has a system helium leak. So they're going to go ahead and let it go fly on June 1st. So y'all keep your eyes on the sky today. Because the NASA and Boeing are going to go ahead and launch the Starliner that should fly just fine, even though it has a propulsion, which propulsion is what pushes the plane to go forward. That has a system helium leak.
So if it's leaking helium, the shit that needs it to move forward, if it's leaking, does that should tell you that it
So
doesn't
I
have
don't know if
enough.
the helium is what makes it move forward or if it's gas. I just know that the helium, whatever this leak is part of the propulsion system, which pushes them
Right.
forward. So at the point that the leak is empty, I don't know if it stops pushing them forward and they just fall.
You see?
But all I can think is, you ever been? I know. Okay, I pretty much everybody I know has done this. Where you cut like the balloon and then you suck in some of the air and talk funny.
I never
So
did
does
it though.
that
Yeah.
mean everybody on this plane is gonna be talking funny because there's a helium
Wait a
leak?
minute. See, that's what I was going to ask. Is motherfuckers going to be on this shit? Because like, if they're going to send it up empty, or they're going to actually put people on there and send the bitches up. Because y'all is stupid to know that this bitch got a leak and get your ass on there. That's like the girl jumping in the leak. Y'all gonna be at fault if something happened. Because you knew this damn shit had a leak. You get your ass on it. You gonna go up there. Something gonna happen. You gonna unalive yourself, and it's gonna be
Yeah,
who
there's
fault?
two people getting on this.
You know what? Y'all got life insurance.
I think you gotta have life insurance to go into the. I don't know. I wouldn't give somebody that's going into the sky with a leaked helium tank no life insurance. You signing up for death, y'all acting just like the girl that jumped in the lake.
They're gonna be on some t-shirts.
But I mean, it's going up today, so y'all just watch the news today. Later this evening, I'll let you know, Sheena, if they crashed.
You know damn well. Because once they get up there in space, the pressure of the thing, this pressure that's going to be on that capsule.
I don't
And
think
you
I
got
don't
to
know if it's
leak.
going into space. Where let me see where this thing's going. Um
That leak in the pressure is going to make it explode. Like, their dumbass scientists can't figure that shit out. Where is it going?
Oh, listen, this is that one that we covered. Remember like 6 weeks ago we had covered a spaceship that they had to retrieve because it quit working like just out there. It just stopped. Like it didn't crash, but it just stopped going forward because of the propulsion system. We covered that, remember? And we were making fun of the
So
fact
they
that more
still
or
ain't
less we
fixed
had to
the
tow.
leak.
It's the same ship. It's the same ship. It's the same Starliner. They brought it back. They fixed everything, but now it has this helium leak. Um all right, it's going to go back out. Boeing space capsule Starliner crew part
They going to
2.
either get stuck up there and not be moving, and gravity is just gonna, I mean, not having gravity or whatever is just gonna have them lingering, or the leak in the pressure is gonna cause it to explode.
Okay, originally it was supposed to go off on June 1st. Let's see if it's still. Yeah, from Cape Canaveral Space Force Station at 12:25 on June 1st. So today at 12:25 is supposed to take off.
All right, so we're
And
gonna
it's
have some
going to the
fireworks.
International Space Station.
All right, so should have some coffee or some tea by 1 o'clock because there's gonna be some fireworks.
So, but I don't know if you'll see it as bright during the day. So y'all just look in the sky and see if you see some pretty colors at some point. But if it starts to like seem like it's gonna rain in your area, you should go inside so you don't get hit with, you know,
Debris,
Bowie spaceship debris. Yeah.
debris, because that's what it's gonna be. Dumbasses. This is a real stupid ass day.
Oh, listen, it only gets worse, Sheena. Our
Oh, I
last
can't look at.
story is
I'm about to say I can't look at the last story. Well, tell me about it.
good. I'm actually happy you can't. So I'm gonna use a fake name. I mean, I know his name's in the article, but I don't feel like looking up his name. So Kyle, we're gonna say Kyle. Kyle gets himself in trouble for driving with a suspended license. Okay. And Kyle got court for that suspended license.
Okay.
Well, Kyle running late to court and he won't let them know. So Kyle called him on video to tell the judge that he gonna be late. They pull it up for him to talk to the judge, the little video. How about Kyle driving to his driving under suspension hearing, late driving a vehicle? And the judge said, Kyle, are you driving? Kyle said, yeah. He said, aren't you coming for a suspended license charge? And Kyle said, yeah. He said, did you get your license back? And Kyle said, no. He said, so you late driving a vehicle to your driving under suspension charge? And Kyle said, well, yes, sir. What y'all think happened to Kyle?
When he got to jail, he got locked up. I mean, when he got to the courthouse, he got
Who
locked up.
does that? How you
Stupid
going? How
ass.
you going to drive to your driver and suspend? Why didn't you just call the judge on regular phone?
See, technology is making people stupid. If you doing something that you don't have no business doing, why would you be on video?
I don't know if technology is making people stupider or y'all. I'm gonna blame the COVID
I don't know
vaccine.
who
That
is
got to be
dumber,
it.
this Kyle dude or the lake girl, because they both up there in
I don't
stupidity.
even know if it's late, girl. I mean, everybody that we've talked about today is on some level of
Of
stupid.
stupidity. Yeah, that's what I'm trying to think. Like,
And I mean, it's a great theme, Stupid Saturday. But it's also one of those things where it's like, really?
really? Well, why? Okay, first of all, what? I can't. You're late going to court, so why not just call the courthouse on your regular phone? Like
On
your
regular
phone,
phone.
people do calls. Like you can still do calls on your cell phone. I know you can do
Mm-hmm.
just about everything else with your phone, but you can still make a regular fucking call. Why not just make a regular call and be like, "Hey, running late." You do it on video. What was the purpose of a video call? And why the court? The court probably was like, let me see this video call to see how stupid this dude is.
Yeah,
Cause
like halfway through his little thing of talking to the judge, he goes, "All right, judge, I just pulled up in the parking lot." And the judge said, "Yeah, you should come in and leave anything important in your car."
the judge knew he was gonna lock his ass up.
Mm-hmm. I don't blame it. That's stupidity, man.
And you didn't think that I wasn't smart? Like, what are we teaching these kids in school? Because like apparently
Not
not
common
common.
sense.
We said it at the same time. Not common sense. You know what? In my life institute that I'm about to open, I'm gonna have a common sense class. Cause don't be stupid. That's what it's gonna call. This is what it's gonna be called. Don't be stupid.
Listen, that's today's theme. Don't be stupid.
This is some bull.
Um, and now the last thing, y'all,
And the judge
I
probably gave him
actually
some 30 days in jail.
listen. He better get more than 30 days
He
because
probably
his
got.
ass drove to his driving and under suspension hearing and got caught. How you get caught on? That's two charges now, and it's on video, so there's video evidence for proof.
Now you got a jail sentence and like what is that, a misdemeanor on your record.
Well, it depends how
You
many
got
times he's been caught. After the third time of being caught driving under suspension, it's a felony.
he got
We
at
don't know how
least,
many times he was caught before.
yeah. He probably got like 60 or 90 days in jail.
Well, and his dumbass, he probably had a felony point. If you dumb enough to drive on video camera, I
Why
feel
are
like you
you
done been in
driving?
this
Cause like
situation
you're
for a
not
minute.
even supposed to be on your phone while you're driving. First violation, you on your phone while you're driving. Second violation, you video calling while you're driving. And you video calling to a judge while you driving for a T
About your
for
suspended
no
license.
license. Like, dude, like that's like me. Like I don't even know how to compare it. That's like a fucking drug dealer who going to court for a
Oh,
drug
that
dispensary
reminds me of that
charge.
lady that called the police because she gave the drug dealer the $20 and he didn't give her the drugs. So she was calling the police to report that the drug dealer ain't give her no drugs when she gave him the money.
Y'all stop calling the police for your illegal activities. You just gonna get yourself in trouble. Okay? If someone do you wrong while you doing something illegal, just suck that shit up and take it for the team because if you call the
Or
police,
y'all could just stop doing some illegal shit, man. You can have fun and live life and do shit without it being illegal.
right, stop thinking of illegal
And if
shit.
y'all gonna do illegal shit, do that shit alone in your house and don't tell nobody. Because this is ridiculous. People is out here ratting on themselves, telling on themselves, getting
That's
themselves
why
locked up
me
for
and
no
you come
reason.
into the podcast. What we gonna do that's illegal on this podcast today?
Yeah, I mean, let's talk about this, this robbery heist we're gonna do, Sheena. Let's talk about it right now live for everybody to hear. It don't make no sense, the stupidity. And all I can think is it can't be my generation. My
Right.
generation is not that dumb because we didn't have the internet. We didn't grow up, on the computer. So we grew up playing outside with
We
water
had
hoses
common
to drink
sense.
from and close that door. Don't let my AC out. And that's how we grew up. So it can't, my generation knew how to live. We didn't have the internet to make us stupid. This new generation, though, no offense, y'all, but y'all, I don't know. Somebody need to beat y'all
They're a
up.
bunch of stupid entitled people because listen,
They
you
just
know how
don't make
many
sense. They
lies
want everybody to give them everything.
you know how many lies I
Buy
got
me
away
a
with
car,
in
give
children?
me
I done
this,
lied to
take
my
me on the
parents I
trip.
don't know how many times and got away with it. Like y'all is stupid. Like, come
I
on
know
now.
y'all be calling y'all parents on video. No, I'm not at that party. Well, let me see where you at. Right here at this brick building. No, bitch, you at the party. Ain't nobody dumb. Like, do you know how many times I snuck out and we didn't have cell phones and stuff like that. I would sneak out, go do something, and my mama would still find me.
Oh,
You know
you
what
had a
I
good
mean? So
ass
y'all
time.
out here doing this stuff with locations on y'all phone now. Man, my mama used to track me by foot.
Yeah.
Now y'all are out
They
here with
get
locations turned on your phone. Your mama got your location, and you
like
talking about no, I'm
360.
not at the party. Like she can't see that you at the party,
You gonna like 360 you.
right? It don't make no sense no more.
It don't. It
Um,
don't. You can't do no crime no more because people this out here is stupid. Like this is why we got no. I don't even know. Bull. This stupid ass. This is
so
the
and I'm just
national.
gonna assume that because he called the judge, that means that he agreed to be on camera and it's admissible for court. Because that's the only leg that the lawyer would have to stand on is that to try to throw the evidence out. But he called the judge willingly.
On video.
That shit don't make no sense to me.
The fact that you called. I mean, okay, I get that you called because you're running late. You don't want the hiccup about missing
Right. So
shit.
just call like
Just
regular
call the clerk.
audio.
You could have just called the clerk. The clerk in
Oh,
court.
wait. Sheena, you know that people these days don't do this?
They don't.
If you tell, no, like me and you do this because we remember house phones. But
Right.
if you tell a kid, act like you about to call somebody, they take their whole hand and do this because phones are flat now.
Call me.
Yeah. So if you see a kid go like that, they talking about calling you, not because they don't have house phones now. Their phones don't rap.
But this
Their
is
phones be
universal.
flat.
Call me. This sign
No,
means call me.
no, it's not no more.
Man, fuck out of here. This mean call me. I'm still doing this.
Do it to Adam.
And see, he probably gonna be
Yeah,
like,
just say if you were gonna say call me, how would you show me call me? See if he does the hand or that.
I'm gonna ask him. Cause if he do this, I'm gonna slap him. I'm gonna punch him in his throat. Don't be around here doing
Don't
dumb.
record it. That's evidence. And if you do record it, don't turn it into a judge. Idiots,
I'm gonna
man.
punch you right in the throat. Cause listen, don't be out here doing stupid signs. What is this? Something wrong with your ear?
They know they talk about because the phones is flat. They don't know why we do this. Cause they ain't been around for. You seen the girl on TikTok, right? Trying to be all intelligent, talking about wouldn't it be a great idea? And she got a great idea is everybody
Yeah,
should
I
get a
seen that dumb
phone
shit.
that leaves inside their house. And I was like, man, this heifer is talking about a house phone. Girl, we all
And
had house phones. It didn't work.
I
You
was
could never
like,
find nobody still.
I was like, ain't that a house phone? Like we've been down that road already. like,
Girl, we did that for most of our lives. We used to only have house phones.
you made me feel old. I was like, these people don't know what a house phone is. They probably don't know what the roll up when you had to do this to dial the number.
Oh, the rotary phones.
Wait till it come back. Do another number. Wait till it come back. Do another number.
Listen, let me tell y'all, I can tell y'all that because my grandmama had one of them phones in her house. And even when someone teaches you how to use it, you still be messing up all the time. And I used to every time I would use that phone the first time I would mess up calling somebody else's number. Every time. Because I just wasn't, I don't know, my brain just didn't work. I'd either skip a number or add a number or put my
It's
finger in the
that
wrong
time.
hole.
It's that time you gotta wait for the shit to come back that you be you
Right.
forget.
Or like on the really old rotary phones, the numbers would be slightly over. So you'd kind of have to guess it was if it was 8 or 9, or you'd have to count
Mhm.
the holes to make so that 8 or 9. Like I think I used to mess that up a lot. But them old rotary phones was made like that, where the little number thing would kind of adjust too. And but man, yeah, I used to mess them things up. Um, but I don't, y'all. Today's wormhole. Typically, I don't talk about the wormhole with y'all, but I just feel like this next one's really important. Um, the
What is it?
wormhole right now is assisted suicide. And what that means is the Canadian government's already passed it. Multiple European countries have already passed this. There are bills going on right now that I think people need to vote against. And I'm not even a voter, but there are petitions out there and there are bills out there trying to bring assisted suicide to the US.
And make it
I
legal?
do not, yeah, I do not feel like this is a good idea, guys, because once they legalize it for you to do to yourself, they are going to legalize it to start doing to people. Assisted suicide is going to turn into some form of murder. And I just want people to be very careful and understand what they're voting for and what they're signing and go do their research. And when I say go do your research, I mean you need to dig. Because if you have any mental health issue, you know that assisted suicide is the wrong option to bring to this country. Because what are you going to do if you're having an episode as a bipolar individual or a manic depressive individual, and during that episode, you all of a sudden are like, I don't want to do this anymore. I want to die. A lot of times those feelings go away within a couple of days when they're just episodes. What are you going to do if you say that to your doctor and they say, okay, I'll help you?
He's gonna be dead in the next 24 hours. But you're
Yeah,
right. It's gonna lead to homicide because who gonna you gonna be dead and they're gonna be like, well, this is assisted suicide. They're gonna make it look like it's assisted suicide. You can't. You're gonna be dead, so you can't contest it. You can't say,
right.
hey, you murdered me.
Um,
That's just gonna open up a door for a lot of people to knock off other people.
right. Well, exactly. And yeah. So with that being said, y'all, just do your research and look into it. If there's something you can do to help
But
change the
why?
narrative.
Why would they even legalize that?
So in other countries, it's legalized for other reasons. Like if you are terminal, like let's say you have stage 4 cancer, you're going to die within a year, but you want to choose when you die because anybody that's ever been given a terminal diagnosis knows that this is the hardest, sorry, it's the hardest thing in the world because you have no idea when. You
Hmm.
just know it's going to happen.
Hmm.
And it could be tomorrow, it could be next week, it could be a month from now, it could be 10 years from now. But once you're told you're terminal, it's like they're telling you how you're going to die without telling you when. So assisted suicide was created for those circumstances where people are going to die regardless. And they want to die on their own terms. And so assisted suicide was created for that. So because suicide is considered a sin, and you're considered going to hell for it. So assisted suicide was set up to make it so that the religious problems and that would go away and you'd still be able to go to heaven. Um and there's different options, like there's one that they put this instant stuff into your bloodstream and that kills you immediately, and it's nothing crazy, like they don't put you in a lineup and shoot you or nothing. um but there are different ways, and it was created for terminal people. The problem is it then got moved over to people with like BPD, and like BPD, like I have BPD. So the best way I can explain it is like if my significant other left me tomorrow, my entire world would come crashing down for a couple of days. Um like entire world. Like I would quit my job. I would do everything to sabotage my life, because that's who what people with BPD do. During those couple of days, I am going to say I want to die 400 times. But after a week, y'all, I'm not going to want to die anymore. And my new obsession will be with, I don't know, my doorknob or something weird like that. And that's just how it works. That's how BPD works. When somebody leaves, you find a new obsession. You can't help it. It's how your brain chemistry works. So they have started moving this assisted suicide over to people with mental health issues, and that's where the problem's coming in. I agree with assisted suicide for someone that's terminal.
Yeah,
I
I
do.
agree with that. Like, why suffer in pain, especially if you're terminal, you're in constant pain, and you just want to end the pain and stuff. Like, I get that, but just because you're depressed, you're depressed and you're suicidal, and you want to have assisted suicide, that's not cool. You need to get help first.
Right. And I mean, those are the biggest things. I really wanted to make sure I touched on it and not just told y'all to go look at it. But please go take a look. If you can do anything to help in stopping this, then please, even if it's just 10 minutes of your time and a signature, just do it. Just do
Mhm.
it. And if you know what, if you disagree with me, I would absolutely love you to reach out with me because I would love to debate this with you. And that's not on a mean note, whatever. I'll even do it with you live, right on Facebook, right on wherever you want to, in front of whoever, because I'm a lot more informed than you probably think about this. And I know the true effects of it because I am someone that is targeted. BPD is targeted like in Canada and stuff like that for assisted suicide. Y'all aren't fixing to do that to me here in the US. And if you do, you're going to break my HIPAA law violation by finding out I have BPD. So we can do this game. However, HIPAA law can technically be overturned with Roe versus Wade at this point. But,
Mhm.
listen to Amanda if you want to. Um but y'all, we
So
are going to.
they still be doing debates in school. Remember, you used to be on the debate team, and you used to be up there debating, having
Oh, I
debates.
don't know if they still do that.
That was like a big thing in school.
You should ask Adam. I don't know if Adam would know. But he's a football player, so he might know about other stuff.
Yeah.
Or just
Um.
Google his school and Alexa, does high school still offer a debate team? According to an Alexa Answers contributor, most schools will have a debate club. This is a club where students they'll have a debate club, not a debate team as much anymore. Some debate clubs Alexa, stop.
Oh yeah, I just seen like they have like tournaments. Oh, but nobody talks about like the debates team stuff because that was like you on the debate team, you was like a smart kid like in school, like you was you know really nerdy. You was you
Were
knew
you
your
on a debate
stuff.
team?
No, I wasn't that bored. I mean, I was smart. I was into I was on a took journalism. I went that route because I like writing. I was smart and stuff. I could have been on the debate team, but I didn't feel the point of debating with people because if I say what I said what I said. But I rather went and did journalism as my elective, and I
I didn't
enjoyed
do
that.
electives.
You
I
didn't?
mean, I no, not through high school. I got a lot of trouble because I was bored in school. So I acted out a lot.
I just read a
Um,
book. When I got bored, I was reading. Like I always had my head in a book.
oh no, when I got bored, I would fight. I was the opposite.
Because I would be always be like, you know how the teacher give you assignments and then it was like quiet time, work on your assignments. So I would be like, yo, my assignment is done. So I would just sit there and read my book.
I'm trying to think. Hmm. Sherry said she did debate and she's not nerdy.
Yay, Sherry. There was more.
I'm trying to think, but no, I didn't really. I didn't participate in that part of high school.
Mm,
I participated in the part of high school that you hear other people talk about, like all the fights and the crazy girl that wanted to fight all the boys, and that was me, y'all.
doing,
I was that person.
hanging out in the halls.
I didn't fight girls either. I fought boys.
We should have been friends in high school. I probably would have saved you from some of the fighting. Because I could have just handed
I
you a
don't
book.
know. Like I was I was angry at men and I made them know it.
I'm gonna beat your ass every day.
Yeah, pretty much. But honestly, like I was still a good student. Like I still if I did my work, I got straight A's. My IQ was high. I was capable of the work. I was just bored out of my mind there and men got on my nerves. So, but y'all, we are going to go ahead and let y'all go today. And until next time, drink your coffee, drink your
Mhm.
water. Have a great week.
Have a great week. Bye.